I am Bruce Wayne. This is it. The end of everything Bane and I have been building toward. The final fight. I stand here, listening to Alfred, but my mind is elsewhere. It's the fight of your life, kid. Are you ready? Alfred asks, his voice steady, but I can hear the concern buried deep. Edward Nygma is here too, a silent, broken reminder of what Bane has taken from us. Alfred lays out the plan. There's only enough venom in you for 2 infusions. Are you listening? I am. I'm absolutely listening. But I'm also remembering the faces of my friends, the people they were before Bane got to them and twisted them into these grotesque, absolute versions of themselves. Absolute Riddler, absolute Penguin, absolute Killer Croc, though that was more Arkham's doing, and absolute Two-Face, with half his face set ablaze. Alfred's plan is simple, clinical. We use 1 infusion now as a test, make sure your system can handle it. Then we use the other in the ring against Bane. But the memories won't stop. Killer Croc's voice echoes, "I should have left you in that place." Selina Kyle walking away from me. "Take care of yourself, Wayne." Two-Face's conflicted admission. "I only hate you half the time." The Riddler's cruel jokes about my poverty. These were my friends. Bane came along, and he broke them. He broke everything. Alfred is waiting for my decision. If my system takes to the venom, we're good. He'll make it quick. I look at him, all the memories, all the pain, crystallizing into a single, cold point of focus. "Let's just go to war," I tell him. The scene shifts. I see it on a news broadcast. Mayor Hill, that corrupt puppet, is addressing Gotham. "Fellow Gothamites," he says, his face a mask of feigned concern. "I am here tonight to assure you that despite what the terrorist Batman claims, there are no monsters hidden away beneath our streets. In fact, the only monster in this city is him. And whatever dangerous theatrics he was planning tonight at Veterans Arena will not be happening." I almost smile. As soon as he's off the air, he turns to Harvey Bullock. "So the fight happens at midnight." Bullock is confused, but Hill clarifies. "It came straight from above. No one gets within 10 blocks. When he says straight from above, I know who he means. The absolute Joker. The one who, along with Vicky Vale and Ra's al Ghul, has carved up the world, with Joker holding Gotham as his personal fiefdom." My thoughts turn to Selina. I see her, looking at my mask, whispering, "I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can, I hope you have a damn good plan." Meanwhile, Bane is being prepped. Dr. Arkham informs him, "You should be aware, according to our data, Subject 27 likely still has at least 1 infusion left in his system. I am Subject 27. Bane's response is exactly what I expected. I'm counting on it. Arkham continues, "If his system tolerates the venom, he can be your new project from now on. But Bane has other plans. After this fight, your system will need a long rest," Arkham warns. And Bane, with a terrifying finality, says, "The heart's only true nurse. All I want is rest, Dr. Arkham. 1 more fight, 1 more, and I will have it." I walk into the arena. It's time. Bane is already there, a mountain of muscle and rage. "Here I am," he bellows, his voice echoing in the empty space. "Where is your champion?" That's the cue. I hear Harley Quinn's voice over the comms. "Light them up, guys!" And they don't. Not with gunfire, but with light. Every floodlight in the arena ignites, illuminating me where I stand. Theatricality. It's always been a part of this. Alfred's voice is in my ear. "All right, kid, here we go. Remember the plan. You wear him down, keep at him until he uses up all of his venom. And then, when he's got nothing left, you use yours." I cut him off. Stop talking. It's time. I signal Harley. Harley! Her response is immediate. Yup, make him famous. The drones swarm into the air, their cameras broadcasting this fight to every screen in Gotham. Let them see. Let them all see the truth. Bane seems almost pleased. The great public watches. I hope you've learned some new techniques so we can give them an actual spectacle. Let's see. He's referring to our last fight, where he dismantled me with ease. But that was before. That was before I understood what I was truly fighting for. My mind flashes back to another fight, a lifetime ago. Waylon Jones, before he was Killer Croc, fighting the champion, Bibbo Boboski. No one believed in him, not even me. I had gone to Falcone and arranged for Waylon to take a fall in the 7th round. I didn't believe he could win. He fired me as his coach. He had no one in his corner. I look at Bane. So your move. I press a button on my detonator. I call this move, Welcome to Gotham. A building next to the arena shudders, then collapses, tons of steel and concrete crashing down directly onto Bane. It's a statement. Back in the memory of Waylon's fight, the announcer is shocked. Jones is coming out swinging, a southpaw with tricks up his sleeve, a man with no one in his corner. The Batmobile roars into the arena. Bane brushes off the rubble. You think I don't see what you're doing, little one? Alfred's voice is calm. Lock in, kid. I give the order. Fire! The Batmobile launches harpoons, sinking into Bane's flesh, holding him fast for a precious second before retracting and slamming into him like a battering ram. In my memory, Waylon is 3 rounds in and still fighting, still bringing the fight to the champ. But Bane is not a normal man. Alfred's voice is tense. As I come around to hit him again, I make the mistake of glancing at him. He's already healed. But how? His size. Something is wrong. His speed, too. I'm tumbling through the air before I know it, thrown by a force I can barely comprehend. Bane sneers. Is that all you've got? But Alfred is right. What I lack in his raw power, I make up for in brutality. I am a genius of violence. I move like a man ecstatic, born for this. I don't hesitate. I knock one of his eyeballs from its socket. I revel in it. In showing these powerful, untouchable monsters the blood that courses through their own veins in red, spraying arcs. He grabs me. His hand is like a vice. We're not that different, you and me, he grunts, and then the world becomes a blur of pain as he pounds me into the ground. I am a rag doll in his grip. He is colossal. My head barely reaches past his. The truth is, I look at you and I see myself, young and stupid. But playtime is over, so go on now. Use it. It's your only move. I gasp through broken ribs. Not quite. I key my comm. Now. Harley's voice crackles. Release the green machine! And Waylon Jones, the thing he became, the absolute killer Croc, erupts from the shadows, tearing into Bane with fang and claw. Alfred narrates the horror. The thing that was once Waylon Jones tears at Bane, ripping off chunks of flesh, swallowing them whole. Bane roars and infuses more venom. I can hear the sickening squelch of his muscles regenerating, thickening. He grows even bigger, the wounds closing. But Waylon, God bless him, keeps on attacking. I join him, my axe biting deep into Bane's enhanced flesh. Bane scoffs. Toward gnats and fleas, we should show no pity, and sends me flying again, my body crashing into the distant stands. The memory of Waylon's fight resurfaces. The champ, Bibbo, is roaring back. This could be trouble for Jones. Lord, that brutal hook by Bibbo. Falcone is cheering, watching his investment pay off as Waylon gets pummeled unhinged. With no one in his corner, Waylon looks lost. Here, in the present, Harley Quinn runs up to me as I lie broken in the nosebleed seats. "This is probably when someone gives you a big motivational speech," she says, "but I'm just going to tell it to you straight. Get the hell up." "Cool." I push myself up, every nerve screaming. "Cool." She grins. "Now get back in there and save that alligator." I correct her out of habit. He's a crocodile. But point taken. "Kid, he just keeps infusing more venom. I don't know what his max level is. Hell, I don't even know if he has one anymore." I ask him what his point is. "My point is, I don't think you can get him to reach some max level at all. If you use the venom now, maybe you can at least get out of there alive." That was the original plan. Make Bane overdose, make his system shut down. But I see it now. That's not his weakness. Not anymore. "No," I tell Alfred, my voice firm despite the pain. "We stick to the plan." I charge back down into the arena, a desperate run to save my friend, both from Bane and from the past. The memory is crystal clear now. Halfway into the 7th round, Waylon is barely hanging on, Bibbo's arm locked around his neck in a rear naked choke. I had broken away from Falcon, pushed past security. "Waylon!" I shouted. He looked up, his eyes swollen. "Bruce?" "Yeah," I said, finally being the friend I should have been from the start. "I'm here. I'm in your corner." And now, in the present, I land next to Bane, my axe slashing down his back, severing muscles, tendons, bone. I tell the memory of Waylon. "It's all right, Waylon. Gone. And thank you. I've got this now." I stand over Bane. "I severed your spine at the thoracic, which means you can't use your legs anymore. But that's okay. You still have your arms. I start hacking at those too. Damn, now you can't use your arms either. But hey, you can still bite me." I lean in close. "And no, we're not that different, Bane. We both lost fathers. The difference is, I didn't break my father's back or his heart." That breaks him. The last of his control shatters. He starts juicing again and again and again. Drundefined, Barkham is ecstatic. "Bane, incredible! Your system, it's surpassing any limit that we thought possible." Bane is a roaring, regenerating titan, losing all sense of self. "You think you can win? You think that you're better than me? You are nothing!" He grabs me and resumes smashing me into the ground, over and over. In the memory, the announcer screams, "This could be it for Jones." Bane screams in my face, "I've given everything so my people and home could be safe, because this is war. It's all war. But I'm done. It's your turn now." Arkham chimes in, her voice filled with scientific awe. "I can't believe what I'm seeing, Bane. Your cells, they've moved beyond self-repairing and become almost embryonic, undifferentiated. If 27 is anything like you, you are a miracle." Bane demands, "Now use it. Use your venom. I want to beat you at your best." The memory and the present collide. Waylon Jones, searching for that last reserve of strength. Alfred is pleading in my ear, "Do it, kid. Use the venom. It's your only chance of making it out of here alive. Please." Bane is screaming, "Use it!" I look at him, this monster I've pushed to the brink. I made my real move 2 days ago. "All right," I say, my voice quiet but clear. "You win. You want me to use the venom? I will use it." I key my calm, not for Alfred, not for the venom inside me, but for her. "Catwoman, take the shot." From the shadows, Selina Kyle fires. Not a bullet, but a hypodermic rifle. It hits Bane square in the back, pumping the entire stolen supply of my own personal venom directly into his system. His body, already pushed to its absolute limit, cannot handle the foreign overload. In my mind, I see Waylon Jones, in a final, impossible surge of strength, go airborne, flipping the champ using his own weight. "Do you believe in miracles?" the announcer yells. In the arena, Bane freezes. "Wait, stop," he stammers. And then he explodes. His body erupts from the inside, a massive, visceral detonation of the excess venom. Alfred's laughter rings in my comms, a sound of pure, unadulterated relief and awe. I can't help but laugh then. Laugh like I haven't laughed in years. Because this kid? Bloody hell. But how? The answer is shown. 2 days before the fight, I am with Riddler and Selina. Riddler is holding a syringe. "How much of this stuff am I taking out of you, Bruce?" I look him dead in the eye. "All of it, Eddie. Every drop. I will beat Bane my own way. I fought him with no venom, no enhancements, just my will, my strategy, and my friends." Selina looked at me then, her expression a mixture of fear and pride. "Whatever happens," she said, "I am proud of you, Bruce." And as the last of the venom was extracted from my veins, she told me, "Go kick this guy's ass." Waylon Jones beat Bibbo Babowski. The underdog won. I held him up in that ring, both of us battered and triumphant. "Did that just happen?" he asked, dazed. "I hope so, man," I replied, because I bet everything on it. In fact, I bet Falcone's entire share on it. I can only imagine Falcone's rage. Later, Alfred would put it all together. Now, in hindsight, I understand how Bruce won. Batman. And I see it. The thing that Bane didn't, the thing that all kings and generals and masters of war always fail to take into account. For some soldiers, winning is not the point, because theirs is a fight that's bigger than any war. It's old as time and immediate as a baby's scream. And there's no end to it ever. Not really. It's about doing what's right. No more, no less. For me, the fight is the point. Fighting for home, for the people I love. I don't fight to win. I fight to fight. In the aftermath, Selina is gone, and she took the venom with her. Meanwhile, in a lab, Dr. Arkham speaks to a horrifying new form. Bane is just a brain, a spinal column, and eyes regenerating in a tank. "Well, good morning," she coos. "You are looking wonderful today. Your cells are just such a marvel. But I'm here because someone else wants to talk to you." The screen flickers to life, revealing the absolute Joker. "Bane," Joker chirps, "I just wanted to put your mind at ease. This whole incident, I see it as a minor setback. Now look, I know that you were hoping to retire, see the world, but my sincere belief is that that wouldn't make you happy. Not really. Lying around Santa Prisca with your family? Come on." Joker's smile is a razor blade. "You love it too much, this war. So, as your friend, I would like to help. What was the name of your father's rebel group again? Cielos Libres, Free Skies. What a beautiful name. So that's how I want you to feel from now on, so you can focus on what you really love, unburdened and liberated, free." And I know, with a cold certainty that settles in my gut, what he has done. The Joker has destroyed Santa Prisca. He has wiped out everyone Bane ever cared about. The war is over. A new one is just beginning. And I have a feeling I know who my next enemy will be.